Hi guys, and welcome back. Now I know we've all struggled with this. If you're a good player, you like to hit on the range a lot. We set the club down on the ground and we think, oh, is that perfectly lined up? And then maybe our ball's over here and we're talking about parallel lines. Very easy to get confused. I got a great product for you. It's from EyeLine Golf. They make a bunch of really cool practice training aids. And this one's called the T-Box. And what I really like about this one is it comes in its little bag and it's so easy just to fit in your golf bag. If you have those alignment sticks, I've carried these around for years. The problem with these is if you forget to put a head cover on your clubs, they scratch up your driver. It can be a little bit frustrating doing that. And then plus it's just tough to get those perfectly lined up. Well, this one, if I go ahead and pull this out, you'll see there's a hole that I can put a T through right in the top rod here. Both these rods are the same. And what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and throw that on the ground. Somewhere about here, I think is lined up pretty close to being where the camera angle is today. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this back, put another T in this back one, and I'm going to line that up where I get both of these T's pointing directly to my target. So I can now see that's toward my target. And now we can see that these are perfectly parallel lines. I don't have to adjust the sticks. I don't have to do anything. I just got to get these two T's going toward my target and I'm perfectly in alignment. Now as I start to hit balls, I just drag them anywhere in this box and I have a perfectly good square. Another thing I like about this is after I start to make some divots, I can see how square they are. You know, we talk about in our top speed golf system on our website, and we talk about when we're making impact, we'd like to have that perfectly square divot that's only about a dollar bill in shape and it's nice and thin and shallow. I want to have the entire divot to be nice and square. Now down here in Florida we have Bermuda grass. It's not as easy to tell if your divot is perfectly square. Sometimes they'll get a little bit crooked even if your club's moving perfectly through there, but it is a great way to see if I'm in about the right ballpark for my divot. So I'll go ahead and try one out here and we'll see how I do. There we go, dead straight shot. That ball didn't move an inch, right toward my target. And I can look, the front end of my divot is nice and square, so is the back end. So I know that I'm doing a really nice job. These divots should be, here's one little tiny tip I'll give you. Since you're coming down on a circle and we're hitting down into the golf ball, my divot should actually be pointing a little bit to the left for a dead straight shot. So when you're looking at this box, you should see slightly to the left divots, but it will give me a good frame of reference to know if those are pointing in the right direction or not. So I'm looking for just barely to the left and I'll know that I'm perfect. So the T-Box by EyeLine Golf, I like it. I carry it in my bag now all the time, and it's a really cool training aid. So I'm glad they sent one to me. I've really enjoyed it. I think you guys will too if you like to hit a lot of range balls. See you guys soon. All right guys, I hope y'all really enjoyed this video. If you did, I got an even better bonus for you. If we want to get distance in the golf swing, we've got to get a lot of lag, and then we've got to let that lag go. Well, I've got my #1 lag video. I'm going to play a preview of that here in a second. If you're on a desktop device, go ahead and click the link that pops up on your screen. If you're on a phone or a tablet, click the iCard that's somewhere on your screen right now. That's going to take you to where you can get instant access to that full video. Plus, you're going to get 5 videos from our top speed golf system. Never going to cost you a dime. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below. Click that thumbs up button. That really helps us out. And also remember to subscribe. That way you'll see our newest videos. See you guys in the lag video. Hi guys, and welcome back. I'm Clay Ballard, and in today's video we're going to talk about one of the absolute worst drills for creating lag. It's a very common drill that I see. And in this drill, what we're going to do is we're going to set the wrist very early to create an angle of lag, and then we're going to try to hold this throughout the swing. It's one of the worst things that you can do to build lag. I'm going to talk about the science behind why this is the case, and I'm also going to give you a great drill to help you improve your lag, all in this video. Let's go ahead and get started. If I do it this way versus holding that position, exact same thing happens when we're building lag in the golf swing. So what we want to do is throughout the swing, I want to have a very low and wide takeaway. So I'm not going to set my wrist early at all. If you look at a lot of the top players, you look at Adam Scott, very wide takeaway, not very much wrist set at all. You look at Rory McIlroy, look at Tiger Woods. All these players are using a wide takeaway and not getting very much wrist set, so that later in the swing, as we start down, we can increase this wrist set, and we're really only going to max out this angle of lag for a split second in the downswing. Okay, so a 3-step drill here. Now, as we get started with this, I want to remind you that the fulcrum in this golf club for getting a massive amount of lag is right at the end of the golf club. This is where I want my hinge point to be.